Hi there, I'm Amy Riles with Honestly Horses, and I thought I would do a really quick video on how to make a slurry for your horse. So this horse was acting like he was having a bellyache yesterday, just kind of a little lethargic, not rolling, thrashing around, nothing drastic, and he was passing a little bit of poop, but I noticed the poop piles were a little smaller than usual and they were dry. So we've had this extreme cold snap. And I know that these horses have not been drinking quite as much. So I add extra water to their feed in the evenings because I soak cubes for dinner time every evening anyway. And I use warm water for that when we're having cold weather. However, that is not enough if the horse isn't drinking out of the trough like they should. And in our case, our stock pond is frozen over as well. And this horse himself really likes to drink out of the pond. And there's no access to that right now either. So I've made him a slurry. And what that means is I took 2 gallons of warm water, not hot water, not ice cold, just good temp warm water. I added 1 cup of mineral oil. You can buy mineral oil at your local feed store, Tractor Supply, in a gallon jug. I highly recommend keeping it on hand. I added 1 scoop, that's about 2 tablespoons worth of Mineral 6 by Stockman's. I like that mineral salt. It's a loose salt. I put it in everyone's feed every day during the wintertime, particularly when I need to encourage horses to drink. Then I mixed in an oral dose of electrolyte paste. So I stirred that into my mixture. And then I scooped down into the bottom of my cube barrel and I got out just the loose stuff that's in there. So no cubes. I didn't want any solids. I just want liquid in this horse. And I put as much of the loose powdery stuff in my water mixture that I could. Yesterday, because this horse is a little bit of a stressor, I also added to his slurry last night 2 tablespoons of baking soda. If you want to know about that, look it up. Read about the benefits of baking soda for horses that might have some ulcer type issues. And because he was passing poop and his heart rate was normal, and yes, I was consulting with my veterinarian the whole time that this horse was having episode. So I highly recommend that you call your vet if you think your horse is in distress in any way, shape, or form. But I just thought I'd share the slurry mixture that I use. He has just about completed the full 2 gallons. It's taken him about 8 minutes to kind of slop that down. He's a super messy eater, so it's kind of all over the place. But nonetheless, I know for a fact now that this horse has had 2 gallons of water in his system this morning, and I'll leave him locked up for just a little bit now, and I'll kind of wait for poop. I'm withholding a lot of hay and such right now because he's real dry, he's dehydrated, and I want to make sure that we get fluids into him and not dry matter. So that's kind of how I do that. That's the slurry recipe that I'm using. He doesn't have baking soda in it this morning, although I did put 2 scoops of Daily Gold. My horses get that regularly anyway. I use the clay that comes in the little bag. It's Daily Gold by Redmond. So this slurry has, to recap, 1 cup of mineral oil added to 2 gallons of warm water, along with the powdery fine stuff from my alfalfa oat cubes that I feed daily. It has a scoop, about 2 tablespoons worth of loose salt mineral supplement. It has 1 oral syringe dose of equine electrolyte paste, which I stirred into this mixture really well. And it does not have any baking soda in it today. I gave him that last night, but it does have Daily Gold by Redmond. There's your slurry recipe. I hope that helps. You guys stay warm and happy trails. Until next time, I'm Amy Riles with Honestly Horses. Thanks for watching.